Oklahoma City history, from settlement to state capital. Oklahoma City, often called OKC, is the capital and largest city of Oklahoma. Today, it stands as the 20th most populous city in the United States, home to more than 681,000 people. The greater metropolitan area has close to 1.5 million residents, making it not only the largest metro in the state, but also one of the most important urban centers in the southern United States. What makes Oklahoma City remarkable is not just its size, but its story. The city serves as the county seat of Oklahoma County, yet its boundaries extend into several others, including Canadian, Cleveland, and Pottawatomie counties. By land area, Oklahoma City ranks among the largest cities in the entire country, second only to Juneau, Alaska when it comes to state capitals. The roots of Oklahoma City history stretch back to April 22, 1889. On that day, the famous land run opened what was then called the unassigned lands to settlers. Within hours, nearly 10,000 homesteaders staked their claims, laying the foundation for what would soon become a thriving city. Just 4 days later, the citizens elected their first mayor, William Couch, marking the official beginning of civic life in Oklahoma City. The young town expanded rapidly, doubling its population between 1890 and 1900. This period of growth was driven by visionaries and community leaders such as Anton H. Classen, John Wilford Chartel, Henry Overhalser, Oscar Ameringer, Jack C. Walton, Angelo C. Scott, and James W. Manny. Their influence helped transform Oklahoma City from a frontier settlement into a dynamic state capital. Oklahoma City history, growth, oil, and transformation. By the time Oklahoma officially joined the Union in 1907, Oklahoma City had already surpassed Guthrie, the territorial capital, as the state's largest population center and its commercial hub. Not long after, the capital was moved to Oklahoma City, securing its place as the political heart of the new state. Oklahoma City quickly gained national recognition. It became a notable stop along the iconic U.S. Route 66, one of the most famous highways in America. The city even earned a mention in Bobby Troupe's 1946 jazz classic, Route 66, later made famous by Nat King Cole. The early 20th century brought rapid economic development. Before World War II, Oklahoma City built up major stockyards, drawing business away from traditional hubs like Chicago and Omaha. Then came the oil boom, the 1928 discovery of oil within the city limits, remarkably even beneath the state capital, turned Oklahoma City into a major player in energy production. The post-war years fueled even more growth. The construction of the interstate highway system made Oklahoma City a critical interchange, where I-35, I-40, and I-44 all converge. Federal investment also brought new opportunities with the development of Tinker Air Force Base, secured after relentless lobbying by Stanley Draper of the local Chamber of Commerce. Demographic changes shaped the city as well. In 1950, the Census Bureau recorded Oklahoma City's population as about 9% black and more than 90% white. Less than a decade later, in 1959, city leaders launched the Great Annexation Drive, expanding Oklahoma City's area from just 80 square miles to nearly 476 by 1961, making it the largest U.S. city by land mass at the time. The 1970s brought new milestones. In 1971, Patience Latting was elected mayor, becoming not only Oklahoma City's first female mayor, but also the first woman to lead a U.S. city with more than 350,000 residents. Yet, like many American cities, Oklahoma City faced challenges in the late 20th century. As families moved to the suburbs, the downtown population declined. Urban renewal projects like the Pay Plan of the 1970s attempted to modernize the city by demolishing older structures. Unfortunately, the results were mixed. While the Myriad Gardens and the striking Crystal Bridge Conservatory became downtown landmarks, many historic buildings, including the Criterion Theater, the Baum Building, the Hales Building, and the Biltmore Hotel, were lost forever, leaving large parts of the city center as vacant parking lots. Oklahoma City history, resilience, renewal, and a modern skyline. In 1993, Oklahoma City launched a bold redevelopment initiative known as the Metropolitan Area Projects, or MAPs. The goal was to bring life back into the city's core through transformative civic projects. The program funded a new baseball park, a central library, and major renovations to the Civic Center, Convention Center, and Fairgrounds. Perhaps its most popular addition was the Bricktown Canal, where water taxis now glide past restaurants, shops, and entertainment venues, creating a vibrant urban atmosphere. MAPS became one of the most successful public-private partnerships in the nation, spurring more than $3 billion in private investment by 2010. The momentum continued with further downtown revitalization. Historic landmarks like the Skirvin Hotel were beautifully restored, while other iconic structures, such as the First National Center, began extensive renovations to preserve their place in the city's heritage. But Oklahoma City also endured one of the darkest days in American history. On April 19, 1995, a truck bomb exploded outside the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building. The blast destroyed the structure, damaged more than 100 nearby buildings, and tragically claimed 168 lives. It remains the deadliest act of domestic terrorism in the United States. Today, the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum stands at the site, honoring the victims, survivors, and all those affected. Since opening in 2000, it has welcomed millions of visitors from around the world. Looking to the future, Oklahoma City embraced bold urban planning through the Core to Shore project, which relocated Interstate 40 and replaced it with a landscaped boulevard. This plan opened new opportunities for the city to expand toward the Oklahoma River, seamlessly connecting downtown with the waterfront. A defining moment for the modern skyline came in 2012 with the completion of the Devon Energy Center. At 844 feet tall, it became not only the tallest building in Oklahoma City but in the entire state. Known locally as the Devon Tower, its sleek design and towering presence symbolize Oklahoma City's ongoing transformation. As Mayor Mick Cornett noted at the time, its impact on the city's identity was immediate and unmistakable. Oklahoma City's history is one of resilience, reinvention, and growth. From the land run of 1889 to the energy boom, from tragedy to renewal, the city has continually reinvented itself while preserving the stories that define it. If you enjoyed this journey through Oklahoma City history, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and join us here on History Love, your go-to YouTube channel for exploring the fascinating stories of the past.